The worst fictional places to live in.
Fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would not want to live. And the list goes from meh, you know, I'd be alright with living there, but it's not the best place to live, to absolute garbage. I would never want to live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting off, we got Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one out of the entire list.
You can't breathe.
Not that bad. The only issue I have with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere. Some shit just randomly blows up. Like, I'm not trying to worry that one day my house could just be in a million different pieces. And also, I'd...
Oh, you got a boat? Oh, type shit, bro. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Constantly have to wear a helmet, too. That would suck. It doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom, like the fish that are just side characters, for whatever reason, the fish in SpongeBob are the biggest haters. Like, more
oh, God.
than me. Like, how do you get...
Like, these fish are New Yorkers. They're literally New Yorkers. You know what I think about it? Like, these fish are just assholes. Like, who the fuck are you being so rude for, bitch? Like, I could cut you up and eat you. Really. In fact, you would be the exact same size. They're smaller than you. They talking shit, you just step on them and die, and they die.
To that level, I don't understand it. Like, these stupid ass fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman. Like, I'll just be casually shopping at the grocery store.
Oh, they racist.
Dead ass treat me like I'm subhuman. Like, I don't know what's good with these damn fish, but a lot of them are just annoying. In that one episode, he threw the comedy show at the Krusty Krab, and they were telling him that he sucked and he was a terrible comedian until he started making fun of squirrels. Like, what does this town have against squirrels? I just don't understand.
Bro, racist.
SpongeBob's comedy show,
they racist.
Effect. So many of these fish were just making fun of Sandy for doing nothing. I don't know what's good with these fish being dick.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, he's just submissive. He's submissive as hell.
Riders, bro. This shit's insane. Imagine just minding your own business and then this humanoid ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides the things I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimsdale and Fairly Odd Parents. Imagine living in the same town as a kid that could just grant any wish at any time. Some shit's bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than Bikini Bottom. And if I was just a regular ass citizen, no wishes, I'm definitely not gonna want to live.
Oh.
And if I was neighbors with Timmy,
yeah, bro, because Timmy makes some dumbass wishes sometimes. He's like, I wish I was a kid forever, or I wish I was a kid forever. I wish no one stopped aging. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always going to be on my ass. This dude has an ongoing rivalry with Dinkelberg. That shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg for something.
Yeah, he hate her.
Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even just dangerous. They were just dumb. Like, why
exactly.
would he even wish for that? One episode, he wished for everybody and everything to look the same.
Exactly.
Everyone just turned into gray blobs and the entire world was gray. Like, who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. Like, you know that saying, great power.
Bro, Timmy, you could say, I wish racism would have stopped. But no, he was a selfish little bitch.
Power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is. Timmy's really got to understand that, because even Cosmo and Wanda themselves know, like, this is a terrible idea.
Even Cosmo
still go through with it anyway. Like, they're supposed to be his fairy godparents after all. Like, they should be helping him out here. Like, they should tell him, like, look, this is a stupid ass idea. Why would you turn everybody and everything the same? And then one time, this dude switched places with his babysitter's dog. I don't know
why. Oh. Bro, he was not getting that much love as a he was not getting loved as a kid, bro. He just making dumbass wishes for real.
He thought this was a good idea. And apparently the next day, her dog was gonna get quote-unquote fixed. Okay, that's gotta be the top 3 worst
snip.
He ever made. Now we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool because you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of like absolute units, like level 100 Charizard. But if you look at the bigger picture, it just seems scary as hell. Like living in a world with all these magical creatures that could just wipe you out in an instant. And obviously I would have to have a full team, bro. I cannot play the game how I did when I was like 7 years old. I had a level 100 Samurai and that was it. Like
bro, like deal with that shit. Like, that has to be technologically advanced to like tame them. If we have Pokemon right now, we would not be able to tame them. There would still be wild animals just killing us.
deadass only use my starter Pokemon. Like, that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that. And not only that, even there's just like fighting a legendary Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Scary as hell. Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom's Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro. Pokemon
GG's.
And sometimes legendaries like Suicune will just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter like how many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them. They'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing...
Bro, can we just keep it being like, you Pokemon trainer, you don't get a stable job. You don't. Like, how do you even get paid? Like, what do? You have to have a second job. Like, you cannot just live off of Pokemon. Like, Ash was literally a runaway at 10. Like, no one really explained it. He ran away from home at the age of 10. He left his mom alone. Man, she was probably getting some Professor Oak dick, bro. Like, you don't stay at one home. You just keep camping and camping and camping. And Team Rocket's on his ass trying to get that Pikachu. Like, bro, you want that Pikachu? Just get that Pikachu. Why you trying to mess with a little kid? Why you trying to mess with a little kid from getting his Pokemon?
One of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi.
You know what? We could get rid of them. We could bust out Pikachu and just electrocute their ass and then fry them. I don't know why Ash doesn't do it.
Luigi's Mansion. Now, recently I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and that game is too goated, okay? And that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says. I'm not doing it. I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that.
No.
And I'm somebody who, if was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants, bro. That has got to be one of my worst fears, bro.
Yeah.
Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is lurking in that dark. And in the second game, in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in, like, some random-ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Freaks me out, bro. If, like, I was scared by those Phase Rug Ouija board videos as a kid, this shit is not it, bro. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scariest town ever, and that's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it because nobody else is. But
I mean, it shouldn't be that scary because it's a guy in a mask. Like, a guy in a mask can't stop a bullet. A bullet going through his head. That mystery is done. We don't care who the fuck it is. He tried to kill us.
Even just being in the vicinity of this town would just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you, bro. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame-ass backstory as to why they did it.
Bro, here's the thing. I'm different because if we gonna set a trap, right? They're ever gonna punish you like, oh, you like mess with me? Yeah, definitely. I would mess them up, bro. You try to scare me, nigga? You try to scare me? What do you think this shit was?
Like, all right, bro, we don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery
that is a free assault.
Getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game, bro. Which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation for it. Now we got the park for.
Oh my god.
Looking at the park would be an absolute fever dream, bro. Because the plot of every episode turns so fast, it's unreal. Like, the start of the episode could be like, I don't know, them trying to go to Cheezer's, get a grilled cheese, and then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire universe.
Oh my
like, at this
god.
point, that's gotta be the
bro, I can't deal with Mordecai and Ruby's antics. I just can't, bro. No one can. Cause like, bro, how are you this so stupid and lazy just to do a job and just take it too far? Like, bro, they need a caregiver. They need a caregiver. They're grown ass adults.
average average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a U.S. history test and pass, or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job. Because what the hell is happening in the show, man? Like, it's anything but doing well. Even the smallest things can go wrong. Like, a game of punchies, a prank war can destroy the whole park. And at one point, the park became a science experiment, and there was a huge-ass dome over it. Now, out of all the Gen Z cartoons, regular show is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, goated.
The amount of times I rewatched it is crazy. And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random. Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, bro, the house is fire, but you're just risking your life if you just stay there for even one night. Because tomorrow, there could be a dome over the park, and now you're stuck there for
I'm not gonna lie. Realistically, I couldn't handle it because there's so much shit going on. Hey, I'm doing good. Amelia, Sam's too, doing good. Regular show. I would love the antics. Yeah, it would be so much fun. Just in life in a situation where just bullshit just going on for no reason. But I can't handle it in real life though.
Gotham City. Doesn't matter how much times Batman is there to save the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City? I just don't get it. Like, why do people even choose to live there? Like, there's crime happening all the time. Then you got the...
Bro, like, that's just real life. Like, how you doing with the bullshit? You got the Jokers and his fucking antics. You got Penguin. You got... Bro, why are there so many criminals in Gotham? Like, Gotham's supposed to be a normal.
Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow, like, it's just over. But yeah, we just gotta talk about what the hell is the Penguin? That is a shitty name for a villain, bro. I'm sorry.
Right?
That is not menacing at all. And sure, Batman would be there to stop them, but what if Batman fails? I'm sure it's happened before. Like, I'd rather not be surrounded by a lot of crime and fighting and shit like that, bro. That's like living right on O Block and wondering why it was a bad idea. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, we got the Squid Games universe next.
Oh
my
God.
I made a whole video on Squid Game, but one of the main themes throughout this video is the fact that I discussed that I am not doing this shit.
Yeah, first things first, I don't speak Korean. I don't speak Korean, so that's a plus. I would never go to a place I don't even know the language for. I would not.
I don't care how much money's on the line here. I'm not putting my life at risk just to play some stupid-ass games. And hypothetically, if I was in Squid Game, right after the first vote, I would be gone, because I'm not doing that. And I would happily play the game where they recruit you for a free 10 bands and then just leave. Like,
exactly.
I don't
give a fuck about the card.
I'm not putting my life on the line for it. And in order to win the games, I'd have to slime people out and shit, and just, like, their death would be on my hands. Nah, we're not doing that either. Because if I won the games, then I would just live in guilt for the rest of my life.
Yeah, because the money's not really worth it at the end, because you really have trauma. You see so many people die. 364 other people die. Like, you feel like you was in World War II with that shit, like so much trauma, like you was in the Holocaust.
Like, even though I could probably buy anything I want in the world, like I could get a mansion with a goddamn private chef, I would still not be happy with my choice. So I would not be playing in the games to begin with. The Stranger Things you
every now and then I stream.
Bro, this is where shit starts to get bad. Because imagine if you were 11 and you were being hunted by all these people who just want to use your powers for their own gain. And then also, in the process, you gotta fight these monsters from another...
Bro, imagine being Will. Imagine being Will. Like, Will was a victim. Like, of all people, Will got done the worst way in Stranger Things.
That just spawn in, it seems to be 24/7, that are just trying to eat people. And if you were in the perspective of her friends or just some random ass civilian, you gotta fight these monsters without any powers, bro. Like, how is that even fair, bro? Like, I don't even think the ref is here at this point. The ref took a vacation to goddamn East Guam, bro, because that is just hella unfair. Like, fighting monsters from another dimension, I mean, it sounds cool on paper, but then you think about actually doing it. And there's no way you'd want to do it,
you don't.
Especially if you had no powers. That shit would just be horrifying. The Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Imagine you just see a job in the newspaper, working as a security guard at a goddamn pizza restaurant. You'd be like, nah, this is cakewalk. Easiest job in the world. And then the moment you get there, you realize all the animatronics are moving, and you gotta somehow survive until 6 in the morning. And I don't know what's up with the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's always garbage.
Like, no, you have animatronics. Yeah, animatronics that move. Like, how the fuck do you have bad like power in general? Because the battery, it dies down after a certain point. Like, bro, how run down is this place?
In every game, it just dies so fast. I don't know if I'd even be able to survive until 6 in the morning, especially if it was like night 7. And not only that, the second game would probably be a lot harder to survive because I gotta worry about twice the amount of animatronics and some stupid ass music box. But just the whole idea of this game in general is just very creepy because if you lose, you will dead ass be stuffed in an animatronic suit yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that, bro, and I think everybody can agree. Like, nobody wants to go here. And the fact that they're also paying you $4 an hour is diabolical. You really think I'm risking my life for $4 an hour?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Insane, bro. Like, I'm dead ass better off opening up a lemonade stand in my neighborhood than doing that shit. Like, are we serious? Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. The campsite itself just looks super creepy to begin with. So, I mean, people going there in the first place is already a terrible idea. But people decide to camp there for whatever reason. Yeah. They'll go to sleep at night.
Bro, see, it's movies like this that made me afraid of camping. Some's not true, but it's like, bro, you see Jason Voorhees going around killing people. It's like, no, I don't want to do this. And it's usually just teenagers doing stupid shit. Whether they just getting high or just fucking in the woods, they die so easily because they're so distracted. Jason does not go after everyone. He goes by one, like kills people that are separated. Like one person, you wouldn't even know he's dead. But if there's a bunch of people, I feel like they might beat up Jason if there's more numbers, because Jason's strong, right? But he's not that strong for a bunch of people, a lot of people.
Knowing that there's an urban legend about a guy named Jason with a hockey mask and a chainsaw that could possibly live in the lake right across from me. Just no big deal, guys. It's just all fake. You know, we don't gotta worry about it. But nah, that is insane, bro. If you are on this campground, you gotta constantly be looking over your shoulder because Jason drowned in the campground due to neglectful camp counselors.
Yeah.
He wants revenge. Like, if I heard that, I am never going to this campsite, and I'm packing my bags if I'm anywhere near it, and I'm moving away because I want nothing to do with that. I don't want to with some dude in a hockey mask standing with a chainsaw right above me. The 2017 game for the Xbox, that was scary enough. We, as in you and me, we do not need an IRL version of that. The Courage the Cowardly Dog universe. Imagine living on a farm in the middle of nowhere, no civilization. You're just with an elderly couple and a pink beagle. Like, that is a crazy ass universe to live in. Like, seeing the Return to Slab episode, that was enough for me to not want to ever even think about living there. And it just seems like within every single episode, the monsters just get even more bizarre and nobody is there to help. You're in the middle of nowhere, and I guess wherever it is that they live, it's somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times
yep, that's a good. Nah, see, this is why there's not a lot of people there, because it's in Kansas. There's not a lot of people in Kansas
to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert. Whenever Courage aired, it was like once in a blue moon when I was a kid. Like, I deadass had to just turn away when I'd watch these episodes. It barely aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like, look at this thing. All right, just quick jump scare warning. Like, what the fuck is this? If I was faced with that abomination in real life, I don't know what the hell I would do. I would just accept that it's over and just accept my fate right in that moment. And the universe
I would hate
to live in the most, that I would definitely be dead in, is the Bird Box universe. I don't even gotta explain why this is number one. Like, you can't even look anywhere because if you do,
okay, can you please explain to me, because I don't know what Bird Box is.
You will see some random ass entity that will cause you to die in GTA. So pretty much you gotta always wear a blindfold, and it's just necessary for survival. You cannot survive without it. Accidentally falls off, you're done. Doesn't matter. And the main
okay, that's troubling. Yeah, no. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I didn't know this, because a blindfold is literally your life.
Character Mallory had to protect her children while trying to deal with being blindfolded and all this other shit. Like, that's just crazy. Like, even if you do open your eyes, you won't even be able to see it. So you really don't even know what you're hiding from. This entity is never really shown in the movie at all. But yeah, that's gotta be the worst one by far I could think.
You can't even see?
Like video, you'll like this.
Like, can you cut a hole through it? Probably not, but yeah. Definitely one of the worst places to live in. Definitely so.